Hey fellow backyard warriors, Nick here. Today I wanted to do a quick video just kind of talking about and showing off some things that I've been doing. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I haven't been real consistent with my videos since moving up to the mainland. Part of the reason is, I have a family, and sometimes it's tough to find time to do things, but things have been getting easier and I've had more time to do stuff. But another reason was, for a little while there, I had injured my hand, couldn't really do much with it. It actually took me about a week till I could get to shooting a 50-pound bow the way I normally do. So that was kind of part of it too, and just a whole bunch of different things. One of the cool things I did this summer was actually my parents, who live in Hawaii, flew up to visit me and my brother during the summer, and my dad and I actually went on a trip. We went down to Central Oregon to Glass Buttes, and if you don't know what Glass Buttes is, it's basically two shield volcanoes that have a good amount of obsidian or volcanic glass in them, and you can go and you can collect obsidian for yourself free of charge. And between the two of us, we ended up picking up about 300 pounds of rock. It was really fun, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do it was because I've always been into flint knapping. Just being in Hawaii, there really isn't that much material to work with. So, back home I used to do a lot of buying. I used to buy a lot of points to make arrows and things like that, and I messed around with flint knapping, but I never really got that good with it. Here are two of my best pieces that I still have. This is a point. This is a point made of navaculite, and I ordered this from a website. And then I ordered this. This was some India jasper. I got a slab of this off of eBay. I made a tiny little knife with an elk antler tine handle. So these are a couple of things. I didn't really have much experience with it. Now, I could have always worked with glass, but early on when I first started messing with glass, I cut myself really bad, and so from that point on I sort of said, well, no, I'm not going to work with glass. Well, going down to Glass Butte, I picked up all of this rock. So you can see, this is just an example of some of the stuff I was able to find. A lot of really nice, clear, smooth, glassy black. I picked up some mahogany in different shades of orange, reds. They go from almost completely black to almost completely orange. I was able to pick up some of what looks to be dacite. It's not glassy, it's got a very slight grainy texture. It chips really nice, and I actually love working with dacite, and I was hoping to find some pieces like this. And I've got a few. I also managed to find some pieces like this. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's got some sheen to it. Really neat stuff. Well, I went down there, got the rock, and I've been talking to a friend of mine, John, who lives in Oregon, and we've been talking about different things, and he's been giving me some pointers to work with obsidian. So after some tips and pointers, I've kind of just gone nuts working with obsidian. Here I've got some knives that I've made. I'll just show them to you real quick. This was actually my first blade, so it's not perfect, it's got some problems. And since going down to Glass Butte, I actually got really interested into lapidary, so now I have a slab saw. So this piece was actually napped from a slab, and pretty much all of the knapping I've been doing now is slab work, or working from things that are pretty close to slab size. So here's that knife. Here's another one, same type of obsidian. This little knife, it's got some sheen to it. And then I've got, lots of other little blades. I've done tons of these already. These are just some of the ones I still have on me. Just various sizes and shapes. There's a little corner tang knife. An even smaller corner tang. And a little point made of mahogany obsidian. So since I started messing with the obsidian, I figured, well, now that I'm comfortable with glass, I'd give glass a try. So I contacted a local glass company that do windows and tables and mirrors, and they were actually getting rid of some plate glass. So I've made some points, or some knives, out of plate glass. This is a little knife made from 1/4-inch thick plate glass scrap. This is a knife made of plate glass. It's solid plate glass. The whole thing is just one piece of plate glass. And then I've got a little neck knife here. And then from there, I've actually been contacting people, and I managed to run into a glass blower who basically told me that a local glassworking shop often throws away a lot of scrap pieces. Whatever, if any larger pieces break, or if there's just scrap from the blowing process, it's usually all just thrown away. So I've been messing around with taking the scrap and knapping it. And I've gotten some really neat looking points out of this stuff. I've also been messing around with fusing glass. So this is actually some really small pieces of scrap, just almost like crushed up little pieces about this big, that I just kind of squished together, heated up and flattened together, fused it. I was able to work it as one point. Now this I call my 4 elements. This is completely unintentional, but I've got my earth, wind, fire, and water. So it's kind of a fun thing. But that's what I've been up to. And, just wanted to kind of explain to you guys what I've been doing. And I'm planning on doing more PVC bow videos. And I'm hoping to do more archery stuff in general now. My hand is back to normal. Everything's fine. So, there's that. And I also wanted to ask you guys, just let me know in the comments below, or send me a message or whatever. Let me know if you want to see my flint knapping. I'm not that good. I've only been doing it for about maybe a few weeks to a month now. I'm not that good at it. But if you guys are interested in what I'm doing and the way I work slabs and the way I do flint knapping, then I'd be happy to show you guys and show you guys how to make the tools I use. So just let me know. Well, that's it for now. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.